How's everyone doing? Zero to Chaos here, and welcome to another episode of Final Stage News. On today's episode, video games have been a part of my life since the 90s. It is safe to say I have played a lot of games, and one thing that has me torn are re-releases. Now, don't get me wrong, I understand that bringing back classic games from the past keeps the history alive, but sometimes seeing a game get re-released over and over again can be a little bit numbing. Even with all of that, we will always have the releases, and thank you to Jason Wojner for this article. Full article will be in the description below. Let's get this started with Resident Evil 4. Not only is this my favorite entry in the franchise, I played this back when it released on the GameCube. Since then, this game has been released on the PS2, the Nintendo Wii with all of the motion controls, the PS3, and the Xbox 360 got the HD upgrade. If that wasn't enough HD for you, the PS4 and the Xbox One got it too. The Nintendo Switch got a version back in 2019 as well. And we can't forget the Oculus release. Resident Evil 4 has gotten around 6 releases in total, and there is still more of them coming for this title. Now note, I love Resident Evil 4, and you will catch me and the crew always telling you how much we love this game. Even though the franchise has much more to offer, this is the one that you have to pick up, and you have so many ways to play it, either physically or digitally, so go pick up this game. Next on the list is Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. For this one, I have mixed feelings. I played this day one in 2011, waiting in line at the midnight release at my local GameStop, and wait a minute. Do we even have midnight releases anymore? I know we don't. It's 2023. We just hit download and let it ride. Skyrim has been released over 6 times, including the Game of the Year editions that have come out. They think they got away with that by releasing games under different edition names like the Legendary Anniversary Edition, but we know what you're doing. Skyrim is an amazing game. Personally, it's not the best Elder Scrolls game. That goes to oblivion. If you know, you know, cause y'all ain't ready for that conversation. But Skyrim has been around since the PS3 era, and I know many of my friends who have bought this game for every era that it's come out in faithfully. But for me, one time was good enough. The last one that we're going to talk about on this video is the Final Fantasy franchise as a whole. Every numbered Final Fantasy game except for 13 and 15 has been re-released. These releases go as far back as the handhelds for the Game Boy Advance and the PSP. Don't even forget the pixel remastered versions that we also get on the newer consoles like the Switch, so you know that we're going to be seeing more of these re-releases. When it comes to Final Fantasy, this is one of my favorite franchises of all time. I have pretty much beaten or played every single Final Fantasy game that's come out. I know for a fact I definitely bought Final Fantasy X when it first came out and got the remastered version for the PS3. And I also got Final Fantasy VII for the PS1 and got the PS4 remake as well. And don't get me started on Final Fantasy VI. Hands down the best game in the whole franchise, which I have also played on the Super Nintendo, the DS, and the PC. I may have a problem. Re-releases are going to happen. Some people may like it, some people may not. Again, I understand why we have re-releases, and I would like to see some new titles. But until then, sit back, relax, enjoy the ones that we do get re-released, and cross your fingers that we get a game that we actually want. Jak and Daxter, Onimusha. But what do you think, guys? If you want to check out the article and see the full list that they put down, description in the link below. But while you're down there as well, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. We're FSN News. I'm Zero to Chaos. Until the next video, y'all be good.